Quite simply, we're just going to chug our majestic potion here and do a little bit of this, and whabam! Everyone's dead, including the Gigaboss that spawns in after you kill Malkron. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, he's back. Look at him. It's the majestic NUKE, the most powerful video game character in the universe. That's right, all of your video game characters are pathetic in comparison to this being. He has the ability to just simply flick a finger in the direction of the strongest enemies in the game and watch as they melt away into oblivion. There is nothing this boy hasn't done, and my goodness is he unstoppable. But today, we're going to make him even more powerful. That's right, today NUKE is going to be gaining one ultimate power, the ability to kill anyone and anything from anywhere in the map. That's right, effectively we're going to be turning this man's body into a nuclear bomb, even though he is already the bomb. Oh, just look at him. Those rippling biceps, that beautiful nose, and oh, those scrumptious lips. NUKE truly is breathtaking. Quite literally as well, as he does have the ability to suck oxygen out of your lungs. But today, things are going to be getting hot and spicy, as we're going to be exploiting one of the most broken and overpowered spells in all of Skyrim, which was completely and utterly messed up by an intern, consequently allowing it to go from being a powerful spell with a decent range to being a spell that can destroy everything in one hit and also have a range that has no limit. That's right, it's the ultimate spell of death, and we're going to take it for a spin. Now, of course, we're a very powerful boy, pretty much unstoppable, but if we do want to actually murder someone, at the moment we have to throw an arrow at them, which actually requires aiming, or we have to stab them with a knife that has the same heat yield as the sun. But that's all fun and games, however, you still actually have to see your enemy, get close to your enemy, and so today we're going to be bypassing all of that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're sat back, relaxed, you have a nice warm cup of Yorkshire tea in hand, and if you're feeling especially fantastic, you can like the video. Right now it's time for us to go on our glorious adventure. Now, in order to gain this incredible power, we need to go on an adventure to Dawnstar, my personal favorite location in Skyrim, not because it's nice or has any friendly locals, but simply because it contains, of course, the overpowered loot chest of infinite wealth and items, which all good Skyrim players must exploit on their journey towards incredible power. I mean, it's so easy, fun, and beautiful. All you do is just wander to a mine and go, yoink, it's magical. Oh, and look, there's even some overpowered items in here, including a powerful potion of paralysis, where targets are paralyzed for 10 seconds. Now that's pretty good, but it's not quite as good as this one here, which actually paralyzes targets for 92,000 seconds. Ah, now that's true power. Anyway, we just want to run past Dawnstar and head off in this direction, whereby we're going to find a very, very special item. And there we go, I think we've arrived. As you can see right on over here, there's a whole bunch of flames. This is from one of the mages of Winterhold, getting a little bit too excited when practicing a fire spell. This here is Yisra. She's kind of set herself on fire and died. This is because she was messing about with this spell tome here, the spell tome of the Flame Cloak. But what does it do? Well, it teaches you the magical spell of Flame Cloak, a spell which is, you know, pretty decent. For 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take 8 points of fire damage per second. Targets already on fire take even more damage. It's pretty fun and very jazzy. And if we want to activate it, we want to dual wield it like this, charge it up, and then release. And now every single enemy in melee range to us, when they try and attack us, is going to start taking damage. So we're going to head on over to this lovely seal over here and try it out. Hello there, walrusy boy. Come on, aggro on me. Aggro. Yep, and there we go. Now, as you can see, he's starting to set on fire. This is very effective. Anyone who walks into range will suddenly start melting away. Ah, yes. You don't like it, my friends, do you? Look, the spell's good, but it doesn't exactly have much range, and most importantly, it has one glaring issue. It doesn't do much damage. So naturally, if you were to pick up this spell as a player in game, you're gonna think, okay, this spell kinda sucks. It's not exactly very useful. Why on earth would anyone want it? Well, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, it's the most overpowered spell in the game. As now that we've learned this ability, we're just going to very simply travel on down to Dragon's Reach, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Now, currently the Flame Cloak spell is really useless. In fact, it's more useless than this banana holder, which for some reason is one of the top selling items in the UK. I mean, who needs a case for their bananas? But still, the Flame Cloak is useless, but it can have a purpose. It just needs to become more powerful. And so that's why we've wandered down here to Arcadia's Cauldron in Whiterun, where we can buy a large quantity of magical ingredients. What ingredients do we need? Well, the ingredients that make up a destruction potion. Most notably, Ash Creep Cluster, Beehive Husk, Ectoplasm, Glow Dust, Glowing Mushrooms, Nightshade, nightshade or wisp of wrappings. We just need to get a large quantity of them. Here we go. Here's a bit of ectoplasm. That's perfect. As well as a bit of glow dust. And also a lovely bit of nightshade. Splendid. And so we're going to be able to make, I think, about 3 potions of destruction. Now, of course, remember, before doing any potion making, it's absolutely necessary that you put on your potion making apparel, like these leather braces here that mean created potions are 7,000 times more powerful. If you don't happen to own a piece of armor which increases your potion making abilities by 40,000%, firstly, what on earth are you doing? And secondly, please watch the entire backlog of my videos as I explain the Fortify Restoration loop, allowing you to create the most overpowered items in the game. I mean, come on guys, at this point it's pretty much second nature. You just craft a potion that makes potion making more powerful, and then you craft another potion that makes potion making more powerful after your potions are now more powerful. Rinse, repeat, and oh my goodness, you've become a god. It really is as easy as that. Right, so it's into the potion making area we go. So we're bam, here we go. Leather braces, meaning our potions are now more powerful. This necklace means the potions are also another 5,000% more powerful. And this silver ring, meaning we have another 5,000% boost to our potion making. Alright, perfect stuff. I think we're now ready to actually make ourselves a potion of destruction. So naturally, you go into the alchemy lab, grab your ingredients, grab yourself some ectoplasm, and then find yourself some nightshade. Combine the two and you're going to create a potion of destruction. So we're bam, we craft it, and ooh, look at this. We've created ourselves a lovely potion. So what does this potion do exactly? Well, unlike this regular draft of destruction, which means that destruction spells are 30% stronger for 60 seconds, our potion of fortified destruction here means that destruction spells are 10,000% stronger for 60 seconds, causing also an additional 3,900 points of poison damage. I imagine that's the nightshade element being added in there, which is very fun. Although they don't technically do 10,000% more damage, there's a little bit of a caveat. Destruction spells are 10,000% stronger for 60 seconds. But how do you calculate strength? Well, for most destruction spells, like for example this firebolt here, it's very simple. It just does slightly more damage, about 10,000% more damage, which isn't exactly the greatest thing in the universe. I mean, it's nice, but the issue is you've got to fire it off, it's got to actually hit its target and do damage, and it's too much faff. Instead, here at Spiffco, we like to make the art of killing as easy as possible. Consequently, that's why the majestic thing about making destruction spells stronger means that for spells that actually do AoE damage, their range increases. Take the Flame Cloak here, for example. For 60 seconds, opponents in melee range take 8 points of damage. But what is melee range? Is it how long you can extend your arm and hit an opponent? Or is it whatever the heck we want it to be? Because congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, it's the latter. So this is where the magic occurs, ladies and gentlemen, as we break Skyrim once more. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I've spoken to Rianu Keeves and he's got a fantastic offer for you. The first 10,000 people who like this video will be visited tonight by the beautiful, handsome, and radiant Rianu Keeves. That's right, he'll stand at the edge of your bed, look at you, and emit such a blaring beam of light that it will evaporate your retinas. But trust me, it'll be worth it just to see that beautiful Rianu Keeves. What an offer. Who couldn't agree? How could you possibly not like this video now? Anyway, onwards with breaking Skyrim. Now what I've done is I've traveled to Morphal because there's someone's lair over there. And what we're going to do is quite simply step into the lair and demonstrate an enlightened way of playing Skyrim. Because sure, you could go about your day and actually, fight people and do quests and engage in epic boss battles. Or alternatively, you could evaporate bone marrow off of people's skeletons at a 1,000 meter range. And that's exactly what we're going to do, as it's time for us to enter into Morphal's lair. Oh yes, as you can tell, very evil place, very angry. People in here will try and murder us, but that's only if they can get to us. So if we just sneak our way in, we're gonna see what kind of situation we've got going on in here. Look at that, there's a whole bunch of spiders down there, whole bunch of angry spidey boys, but guess what? We don't need to fight them. No. You see, all you need to do in order to win every combat in the game is just to stand at the entrance of whatever zone you're heading into, chug yourself this incredible potion of fortified destruction, and now it is time for us to do something very important. Cast a destruction spell. So we go into here, activate our flame cloak, equip it, and remember, this is going to do 10,000% more damage. However, 10,000% more damage also means 10,000% more range. Now you will have noticed at the top of the screen a tiny red health bar appeared and then immediately was destroyed. This is because everything in this entire dungeon has just died. These frostbite spiders all dead instantaneously. In fact, we can go even deeper into the dungeon, and as you can see, this witch, I think, standing right here, or are they a bandit? No, vampire thrall, instantaneously dead. Thank you very much, friend. We didn't even come into contact with them, but simply we detonated a nuclear bomb of fire at the start of the dungeon. Let's go even further into here. Have we got some kind of boss in here? Oh, yep, there's a whole bunch of dead bodies down here. A vampire thrall. I'll take your baked potatoes and gold, thank you. Who's this? Volker, Master Vampire. Well, he's not exactly a Master Vampire because he died instantly. And, well, yep, everyone in the dungeon is dead. I can just take their gold. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, this is true power. No matter the opponents being thrown our way by the game, it is physically impossible for us to lose. This vampire thrall here is dead. Where is this vampire thrall, ladies and gentlemen? Well, if we look at the map, the entrance is here, and we evaporated them over here. This is range. This is true range. A bow and arrow, you can only shoot what you can see, but the flame cloak spell, with a potion of destruction maxed out to oblivion, has the ability to do anything. Effectively, we stood in the starting corridor of this cave, detonated napalm that just flooded all of the corridors of the maze simultaneously, murdering anything that has the potential to be hostile. This spell is amazing. It blows everything else out of the window. Alright, well there we have it. We murdered everyone in this maze immediately. We've looted its entirety in just a matter of a few seconds and encountered absolutely no opposition. Did you enjoy NUKE's visit today? Oh yes I did. It was very nice. Thank you for coming by. Okay, now you just go to sleep, little vampire thrall. There you go, there you go. Very nice. Very good. Lovely stuff. And we'll just be on our way. Well, that's an entire dungeon cleared in seconds. Alright, now I've just gone into Dragon's Reach and crafted myself some superior potions. That's right, I've actually got some more destruction potions. And my destruction skill isn't even that good. We can technically make this even more powerful by getting Augmented Flames 2, meaning we'd do an additional 50% damage. But what's the point of doing 50% additional damage when, you know, you have these 7 potions of fortified destruction, which now make destruction spells 12,000% stronger, and also makes me 7,000% more resistant to shock damage, basically meaning NUKE can now get hit by 14,000 lightning bolts simultaneously, and he will still walk away. So what am I going to do with this incredible power? Well, naturally, I think it's probably time that I just murder a large amount of Whiterun. So I'll activate my Flame Cloak, which after chugging that potion should now be more powerful. Then I'll just punch this Whiterun guard, aggroing him, and then immediately killing him and all of the other guards in the city. You'll notice that the last witness was killed and the bounty has been removed. This is because, well, all of the Whiterun guards have instantaneously died. So have you. You have also died. So have you. You have also died. What about you? You're now dead, and so are you. As soon as they aggro, they instantaneously die. Now that's true power. Look at this dead Whiterun guard. He died because I punched someone up on those stairs, instantaneously aggroing him and making him dead. Fun fact, if the game also chooses to spawn more guards in, they instantaneously die too. Oh no, look at all of this. What a shame, there's a dead body. Bellafor, punch, and punch to you, and glorious success. Everyone is dead. Except Armen, of course, because now the potion's finished. He's decided to run away here. Yes, you go, Armen. You go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've worked out exactly what we should use our newfound power for. Completely decimating one of the slightly more difficult quests in this game. Welcome to the statue of Merida here. It's a very fun little statue, and there's a very fun little quest involving it. Basically, we need to go through this temple and clear it of many, many high-level enemies. There's a few fun boss fights as well, but naturally we're going to cheese the entire thing by just simply entering the temple and defeating everything. Look, we've made it. All of these poor corpses of the people who tried to come before us. And let's just wander through here. I wonder if we're going to find anyone to fight. Maybe it's a happy, peaceful place. Maybe there is no combat. Yes, I'm sure that's the case. Oh, but that does look like enemies. Okay, right. Now, we could, of course, fight them, but instead we're just going to charge up our destruction spell here, activate it, and they are going to start taking damage, but, you know, not enough. So we're going to chug a potion of destruction. Bam. And now they die instantaneously after I cast that. Lovely stuff. Best thing is, technically everything in this level is now dead. Right, now we must go into the final zone, I think. The actual catacombs of this maze. Oh, and here we go. Look at this. It's the legendary mage Malkaron, an evil boy who's apparently going to be a bit of a pain to fight. Yes. Quite simply, we're just going to chug our majestic potion here, do a little bit of this, and whabam! Everyone's dead, including the Gigaboss that spawns in after you kill Malkaron. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, well, let's retrieve this thing. Dawnbreaker is now in my possession. Yes, very majestic. Oh, and look, we're hovering above the world, on fire. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Oh, and fantastic, we've been offered Dawnbreaker by Merida here. Well, that was fun. Oh dear, and we're falling to our death. Thank you, Marita, for trying to murder me. That was very nice of you. We've done a fantastic thing, ladies and gentlemen. We murdered an evil endgame boss by just simply standing and evaporating him using a thermonuclear blast. And what did it give us? It gave us Dawnbreaker. This is terrible. Burns for 12 points of damage. Damage 16? What is this rubbish? Why would anyone want this? Oh my goodness. What a pathetic weapon. There you go. Off the cliff with you. What a load of waste. That's the most useless weapon in the game. Why on earth would you need that? Why do that much damage when you can just evaporate everything in Skyrim? But the question is, how far is the range on this attack? Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I say, there is technically no limit to the range now. Range is meaningless. If something has the potential to be hostile to me in the entirety of the world of Skyrim, we can kill it. So what we're going to do is set fire to this horse, consequently aggravating the entirety of the Stormcloak faction, while simultaneously defeating every single bandit, bear, or hostile creature that Skyrim has to offer, effectively detonating a nuclear bomb in Skyrim, blasting anyone who would dare oppose the legendary, the beautiful, the majestic, the fabulous and attractive NUKE. Ladies and gentlemen, let us achieve ultimate power. The horse is now on fire and they are angry. It is time to activate the potion of destruction and release! Glorious. Everything is dead. Only the butterflies remain. True quiet. Peaceful quiet. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've achieved true peace, true tranquility, and perfect relaxation. All it took was detonating a nuclear bomb that would set fire to the entirety of Skyrim. Yes. NUKE has once again achieved true unstoppable power. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a like, and make sure to go down into the comment section and pledge your undying allegiance and love to NUKE. Failure to do so will flag you as a hostile NPC, consequently meaning your bone marrow will be evaporated off of your skeleton. You have 5 seconds to comply, so get typing a comment. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a like, and heck, why not consider subscribing, as I'm sure you'd love to see even more of our legendary adventures as we break video games and create the most overpowered characters possible by doing some very, very crazy things. As always, ladies and gentlemen, a massive thank you to each and every one of my amazing patrons whose names are on screen now. Look at these majestic sausages. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, you fantastic peoples. And hey, if you sat there wondering what video you'd like to watch next, look no further than this one on screen now, hand chosen by myself to be absolutely perfect for you. Anyway, I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Have a lovely day and goodbye for now.